Hey Jonesy Babes and Anonymous Jonesy Babes, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to have a discussion about Wade and his dad phone call. That phone call from prison just dropped not too long ago. And let me just tell you, I'm so proud of Steven. Steven, give me a high five. Okay? I am so proud of Steven for going off on Wade because it needed to be done. It was long overdue. Everything he said needed to be said to Wade because Wade think he is this guy, that he could just pull girls because he think he has good looks and he doesn't. Okay? And he got a whole lot of women on his kiosk just waiting to talk to him. That's why I call him the kiosk pimp, because that's exactly what he is. He talked to these girls on the kiosk and let them schedule a visit or whatever. He'll talk to them. It's all about the canteen. It's all about the canteen, baby. It's all about the canteen. It's all about canteen, getting money to have in his canteen. That's all he wants these girls for. It's for money. And maybe a little bit of a BS conversation. That's about it. He don't want nothing else. He just want money. Okay? He likes to manipulate people and gaslight people. But honey, he can't do that with his father. He can't do that with his daddy. He can't. So let's get into this call. So, Steven tells Wade, he needs to talk to him, about some things and stuff. And his dad asked him, was he okay? And Wade said, he wasn't okay. So he was like, what's wrong? He said, well, I'm in jail. He's not okay because he's in jail. Well, newsflash, honey, you put yourself there. You did what you did. And now you're sitting in jail. And let me tell you something. I think Wade is in the back of his mind. I think he has some type of resentment towards his father for turning him in. Even though he said he wasn't mad about it. But I do think Wade is mad about his father turning him in. I do. He's just not going to say it at the moment. But I think he's upset because his father turned him in. Why would you be... Why are you feeling like... Why are you not okay because you're in jail? So if your father did not turn you in, he would have did this to somebody else. Eventually, he would have been in jail. He would have got caught doing something in the street. But I think he has some type of resentment towards his father because that's just my feeling. I could be wrong. But that's the way I feel. You're not supposed to feel okay while you're in jail. That's not a place where you're supposed to feel okay. But anyway. So, Steven talked to Wade about the GoFundMe. And he was just telling him, look, it was a stupid move. Okay? Which it was. And everything that people raise for Wade, it needs to go to the victim's family. Okay? Every little penny, every drop needs to be seized or put on hold so it can go to the victim's family. Why are these people out here taking donations for him anyway? Weird. They're weird. But anyway, he also told Wade about him speaking to the media and how it made him sound. He said it made you sound like a liar, which he is. He was stumbling all over his words, which he was. And that the interview came off bad, which it did. Okay? He told him that the phone calls are out. You're talking about Mila and the spa and you're in Mila's car. And he's like, that's not even your car. So, of course, Wade started to get a little upset. And he was like, I don't care. He said, but that's not even Mila's car. That's her sugar daddy's car. So you're okay with riding around in another man's car. Oh, all right. Wade is upset because his father is basically telling him what's up. His father tried to give him some advice, but we know Wade is not going to take nobody's advice. Wade doesn't get it. He's very hard-headed. And he's a leech. He will attach himself to you if you have money for him. He will attach himself to you if you're going to take care of him. If you don't take care of Wade financially or whatever, he doesn't want to have anything to do with you. That's why he the kiosk pimp, because he has those girls, those desperately seeking Wade girls, you know, want to talk to him, want to visit him. And God knows how long Kristen going to be around when she hear these phone calls and what he said about her. Insane. But anyway, let's continue. So, you know, Stephen told Wade that the detectives have all the calls and the visits when they talked, which is true. When he went to go visit Wade, they had a conversation, and then the police came through. They have all of that on video and on audio. All right? But see, Wade needs to blame something on somebody. So he's going to go back and forth with his dad. And then talking about he goes on this rant, and he's saying that he only cares about the people that care about him. Well, the people that genuinely care about you, kick them to the side. You push them to the side, or you hurt them. Does Wade really think that these kiosk girls, you know, really care about him? No, they're sick. They're lovesick fans. Okay, his army of wives are people that love him because they saw him on the news and they think he looks so hot, which he does not. He looked like he has a zipper going across his face. That is not cute at all. And that thing under his eye, that symbol under his eye, that is not cute. Not cute at all. So he blames his dad for shitting on him, which I don't think he did. I don't think Steve did that. Steve was always there for Wade. You know, he could have told Wade when Wade reached out to him, listen, I don't want a relationship with you. He could have turned his back on him, but he did not. He wanted to get to know Wade. He wanted to be there for him. And look how Wade is acting. It's crazy. If anything, Stephen has always helped Wade. So, but honey, when Stephen went off, I was waiting for this moment. I was waiting because I knew it was coming. When he was unleashing on Wade, honey, he was releasing all of that anger that he had inside. He was unleashing all his feelings, which he had every right to do so, as he should. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Because the things he was saying needed to be said. Baby, he let him have it. He let him have it. So, Wade asked his father, why do you want to ruin my game? Honey, Wade's dad was calling him all types of B's and yo, I was like, you go. Baby, I sat straight up. I was like, okay, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. This is what I've been waiting for. This is the moment I've been waiting for. And I bet you Stephen felt lighter after talking to him on the phone. I bet you he felt better. And you know what? Stephen doesn't need to feel guilty about anything because he didn't he did, turn Wade in, which is, he was supposed to. He did a good thing. But there was nothing for him to feel guilty about. And Wade cannot manipulate or gaslight his father. And that's another reason why he acts the way he does. But he said, why do you want to ruin my game? And his father said, what game? What game? You ain't got no game. You're lame, Wade. You're lame. Here for it. Here for it. Loved it. Loved it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So now, I guess, with this phone call, maybe this is the last time they spoke for a minute, because over there on Josh's channel, Lockdown 23 and 1, when he interviewed Wade's dad, Wade's dad said he has not spoken to Wade. So maybe this was the call that, Wade stopped communicating with his dad. And it's okay, because his dad not going to lose any sleep at all. He's not going to lose any. This man is telling his son what not to do. Stop talking to the media, because you're looking crazy out there. You sound crazy. Stop talking to the media, because you're saying one thing and they're going to hold these calls against you. They're going to hold everything you say on the media to the media and on these phone calls against you. Stop talking. Stop. But he can't even listen to his father. He can't even listen to his father. I said, look at this mess here. Look at this. But you know what? I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done with it. Wade is going to need his father again. When everybody is out of his life, he's going to need his father again. Oh, and one question. Do you think that Wade is going to get the death penalty? I think he's going to get life in prison. That's what I think. Now, if he gets, the death penalty, I won't be shocked, but I'd be like, okay. But, I asked my husband, I was like, do you think that he should get the death penalty or just life in prison with no parole? And my husband was like, you know what? He understands that he took 2 women's lives and their families are hurting. But he said Wade needs to suffer. A man like Wade needs to suffer, because death is too easy for him. And I get what he was saying. Death is too easy for Wade. I want Wade to spend the rest of his life in prison in a dark cell. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, take him to the general population and let them do what he did to those women. But don't kill him. Choke him out a little bit, let him come back. Choke him out and do it every day for the rest of his life. Let him get old and gray in there. Let him go through some rough times in jail. Every now and then, let him into general population and let them have their way with him. You know what I'm saying? He needs to suffer. He needs to suffer. Because Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz's family will forever be hurt because of his actions. He hurt families. And like I said before, all this money people are raising for him, it needs to go to the victim's family. That's where it needs to go. Take it all. Oh, Lord have mercy. But I am so proud of Steven. You go, Steve. You go. High five. I got to figure out a nickname for Steven. For Wade's dad. I got to figure out a nickname for him. Because he did that. I'm happy. I'm happy he really got, he unleashed on Wade. I really am. But anyway, you guys, that's all I have for right now. So, I'll talk to you later. Just talk to me in the comment section. Let's get a conversation going. Bye.